Okay, so this is called Five Things. Okay.
5 things. All right.
So you all you have to do is name five things. So I'm gonna give you a topic. You say blank, and then I'm like one, and then you say blank again, two, or whatever you want, and then at the end we both clap and say these are five things. Type Michael Jackson song names.
Smooth Criminal.
One,
Beat It.
two,
Oh my goodness.
Three.
Billie Jean. Of
four.
course. Oh no, hold on. I still have to say my fourth.
No, was three.
That makes no sense.
It's totally fine.
What's the one where it's like they don't really care about us?
Five. These are five songs.
Was that the name of the song? All I wanna say is that
we don't really care about
us. They don't really care.
Get the end of my life.
Yeah.
Take another fidelity.
Yeah, there's some Michael Jackson fan probably listening. Really disappointed in us right now.
It's okay. They've been disappointed before.
I don't think they have. I think they've been spoiled beyond.
I mean, when they found out that he was like assaulting children.
Oh, that might have been a disappointment. Very minute. A little bit of a letdown.
Yeah. It's really funny. Womp womp. This is Refined ADHD. This is where we talk about music, video games, culture in general. Not culture in general, but like music, video games, things that 20-year-olds can talk about without getting canceled. Obviously,
What if I want to get canceled?
I think this is not the podcast for that.
Well, I want to be canceled from anything. I mean, I would be I have pretty low economic value right now.
That's very true. We are very uncancelable. You can't be canceled if you have nothing to
If
cancel.
you have no platform, there's zero platform, you can't be canceled.
It's impossible to cancel. We're uncancelable because no one knows us.
Yeah, we're both above and under cancel culture at the same time.
In many ways, we are the culture that is canceled.
We are, by definition, subversive.
There's nothing to subvert. We are the subverted. We cannot divide by zero more. This is good. Chat, this is going well. I'm going to show you this video about the Incredibles lore. But before we get into the Incredibles lore, we're talking about like universes, like superhero universes.
All right.
And we're trying to figure out which one. Are we doing a versus or are we just yapping about them? Are we?
It's whatever you'd like.
Hey, Harry Potter.
Maybe Marvel, just the casual Marvel.
Casual Marvel.
Casual
Marvel.
Casual.
All right, so let's kind of go down. Let's go down some easy lists. Okay, what are we talking about? So this is our hyper focus. We're gonna kind of talk about different types of universe characters that we kind of like. I don't feel like we're gonna get tied down to one per se. So let's kind of do it one at a time. So who do you think is the most technical fighter in your favorite universe?
In my favorite universe.
Frick. We can pull up clips if you want. Like, who's the best wizard in?
Well, so I guess my favorite universe is probably the closest to my favorite universe is probably Naruto.
Okay, here we go.
And whatever decision whatever conclusion I arrive at is probably not that well informed, but in terms of technical ability, technique, wouldn't we say that like Itachi or Sasuke, one of the Uchihas, are probably the best technique wise in terms of all around ability, in jutsus, in hand to hand combat, taijutsu, genjutsu. What's the other jutsu? Like other stuff.
Genjutsu, taijutsu. You got the main three. It's been a while since I've interacted with the lore. I'm not gonna lie. I thought you were gonna say Shikamaru.
Well, I think that he's a great intellect, and he is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
So I think you told me you had a question for like which one is like the most.
Oh yeah, with prep time.
Yeah, with prep time,
Yeah.
I would absolutely say Shikamaru.
Yeah.
He's a goat. He's a goat.
Yeah. I think technical has a lot of heavy lifting in that sentence. But I definitely will say when Sasuke towards the end of the fight, with the final fight with Naruto, when he started using Naruto's own hand signs against him,
Yeah, bro.
that was massively disrespectful.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you're gonna use my hands to cast a firebolt to hit me? How dare you?
Yeah, and weren't there? So when we talk about technical ability, I'm thinking about breadth of knowledge and also depth. So like you could say like probably the second Hokage too, because he invented so many different techniques and stuff. But I would think that through inventing them, he had a very very wide breadth. But I don't know how deeply he explored all of them. Like how so like once he invented something, how deep did he go? Did he make several different iterations of that jutsu, stronger versions and stuff like that? Those are the kinds of details that might persuade me that he could be the most technical.
Are we looking up, or we just yapping? Fourth Ninja War. Intelligence, there we go. Highly intelligent, strategic leader. Truth-seeking balls? What?
Would you like me to read?
No, I'm just kind of skimming.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, he created the tuning exams.
Crazy.
That's insane. Yeah, if that's not technical, I don't know what else you're...
Well, if we're talking about technical ability, or are we talking about, a great mind, a great innovative mind, I think that's what he would probably qualify as.
Impure World Incarnation, Flying Thunder, God Technique, Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Ain't no way.
Bro. He made the whole flow. Okay, yeah, I know I need an update. What else is new?
I mean, Flying Thunder God Technique, wasn't that Minato's ability?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Flying God Technique. Yeah, he literally gave the whole...
He wrote the book.
He wrote the book. There. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I think that is a pretty good understanding.
What's your who would you say is the most technical?
Technical. Unfortunately, I have to say, I think I'm just like JJK pilled, and the first person that comes.
Oh, we're not doing just Naruto.
Well, you want to keep it to one universe, or you just talking about?
I think that makes it more of a debate, but if it's a debate, but if I just don't have any knowledge on JJK, but you can absolutely if you want.
Okay. In a debate, in Naruto. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to debate? Do you think that would be fun?
Yeah.
Okay. So in Naruto, I would say my most technical. Choji.
So let's define technical, because you're just about to say choji, which I don't completely understand, but maybe we can get some clarity with the definition.
Technical. What were you saying? So like breadth of knowledge, understanding.
I would think technical means. So do we agree it's combat oriented first?
I would say throw the ability to throw hands. So
combat, not taijutsu, but combat.
Well, taijutsu is combat.
It is, but combat also includes genjutsu and the other jutsus, right?
Okay, we're looking at the jutsus. Chat, this is a Naruto stream now. Gotta approximate it. Ninjutsu, Genjutsu, and Taijutsu. So body arts, physical combat. Genjutsu, techniques manipulate chakra flowing, and then ninjutsu.
Got you.
Involving chakra. So okay, I hear that. So Genjutsu is like eyes, victims to trick their senses. So no, I absolutely okay. So we got our basics.
So we would think that the most technical practitioner would have a thorough knowledge and practical skill with all three categories and depth of techniques.
In all three areas.
Because technical is related to techniques.
I would say the combination of all three with fluid transition between each of them.
Got you.
Okay. So I think the second Hokage is like a really good marker for that.
Does he have many genjutsu abilities with illusions? I mean, we all know that the Uchiha clan is just overpowered in genjutsu.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but like, well, maybe 2 out of 3. How about that? Because we can. Well, let me open up another thing. Advertisements. Ugh. But now is one of the most profound shinobi. So it's nothing about genjutsu, but like he's really good at like physical skills and taijutsu. It was adept enough in taijutsu to compete against former student Hirukzen, which was known as absolute mastery of all shinobi skills. So it sounds like he's the GOAT.
Well, in taijutsu.
Well,
at least.
Yeah, I guess so. But at the same point, I would say I think he is a 2 out of 3er. And if I have to be honest, Choji, my GOAT, my boy,
Choji. Of team.
I forget his team name.
Right.
But the synergy between the three. I think the synergy between
Ino,
Shikamaru,
the Ino Shikacho combo.
Yeah, Ino Shikacho. That is a good combo.
So why do you say Choji?
Because
this honestly baffles me. Why do you say Choji?
Honestly, he's the best at ball jitsu.
I can't argue you there.
He could turn himself into a ball and throw himself at you.
I got you.
And there's no stopping that man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, Choji could probably beat Madara. I mean, honestly,
yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say like whole Ninja Alliance.
I thought you were gonna argue me down on this.
Whole Shinobi Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Choji got it.
Okay, absolutely. He's on the front lines. He's on the front lines,
Oh, well, Madara's cooked.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, if he really was falling asleep, because if he was awake, I don't think Neji would have died.
Choji has Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, absolutely. I think honestly, he secretly didn't like Neji, so that's why he didn't save him.
Because he is a savior.
He is.
All you have to do is put your faith in Choji.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can resurrect any Naruto person.
Absolutely. That's why Choji. That's why he married a black woman. You know what I'm saying? He did.
Huh.
Yeah.
Says something, doesn't it? Very telling.
Very telling. He knows what he wants. It's a man of the culture right there. Who is the flashiest fighter?
Well, I instinctively say Minato because he's like the Flash, right? I mean, did they call him that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, okay, so I'm gonna try not to say that.
No, say it. Well, what's like one of the favorite fights of his for you?
Well, geez, I don't know. So, I'll think about that question a little bit more, but I would think that he's one of the flashier characters in Naruto.
I'm saying.
I'll think about that a little bit more. What do you think?
I think one of the ideas, there was like this one thing he was fighting, like, who we find out to be is, what's his name? Toby?
Obito. Yes.
Obito, who he finds out to be Obito later. When he throws the kunai through his head, and then he phases through it.
Let me sit.
And then he like teleports behind.
Absolute cinema.
Absolute, you got him.
Yep. It's one of the hook points of Naruto when you watch the first season
Yeah.
for the first time. I mean, it's like, dang. They really planned out stuff from the beginning, and that's what I really appreciate in that universe. They really planned out.
They planned
a
out
lot more than Dragon Ball Z did. Sorry, they absolutely did.
It's fair.
And their power system is so much more.
It's comprehensible. I'm not gonna lie.
I wouldn't say that it's easier to understand than Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball is just kind of like shoot hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like it's more fleshed out. There's more world building around all these ninja villages and the politics.
Yeah.
Like, why they didn't have to do all that.
They didn't have to have a shadow government. This is why I think you would like JJK, because this is an ad. Because JJK does all that, but they don't spend nearly as much time on exposition as Naruto does.
Oh yeah, I mean Naruto with its filler is absolutely atrocious. I remember trying to not filler is what you're saying.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the like. Remember when they were talking about the setup of the hidden rain, like the amount of talking.
Yeah.
To get to that point, it was just
yeah.
Mick walking journey.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Naruto is definitely a tell don't show type of show.
I can't believe you did this to me. There's so many times where I'm like, this is just a
It completely gets rid of all of the mystery, and as a little kid, you don't mind that. You're okay. You can get spoon fed whatever exposition you want, and you kind of just want to see people hit each other in really cool looking ways.
Yeah.
And all you need is really the sheet that tells you all of the episodes that aren't filler. But
yeah, that's very true.
But still, that is a hang up that I had. I recently revisited the first season of Naruto with my old roommate, and he was like, "Bro, I can't watch it." I think we got up to almost when when Kakashi was fighting. Sorry, who was that? That first big bad.
Zabuza. That's a stretch, brother.
I mean, he stayed with me all the way up till that.
Yeah.
And he only had two conclusions: they talk too much, and Sakura is lame.
Yeah.
Sakura is absolutely useless.
Yeah, no, that's
frustratingly useless.
His writing, his ability to write women has been critiqued very, very, very harshly, because he either.
Well, I mean, the shonen, doesn't it literally mean boy or something
But that's like no excuse to write someone that bad.
Yes, yes,
like,
absolutely.
Like, there's been other shonens, like Bleach doesn't write women that annoying.
Well, it's crazy because
Bleach is actually the GOAT when it comes to feminist. Hey, Taidakuba, feminist man.
Who?
Feminist.
Bleach.
Taidakuba, that's
Who's the cool woman in Bleach?
I would say Rika. Rika, the guy that she's the girl that gives Ichigo, the main character, his powers.
The black haired.
No, that's Yorichi. That's who I have on my shirt.
No. No, the short black haired girl.
Yeah, short black haired girl. Now, does she become an immediate damsel in distress? Yes. Like for the entire rest of the.
I'm sorry, I didn't watch much of Bleach. I watched exactly up to episode 72. I think I remember.
72?
Yeah.
That's a lot of Bleach, brother.
No, it's not. They have like 1,000 episodes, bro. Didn't they pass that 1,000 episode mark like a while ago?
No, that's One Piece. Bleach is like sitting at 300 episodes.
Ain't no way.
They're sitting at 400 episodes.
Come on.
No,
You gotta do
chat. There's no way.
What I heard something different.
366 episodes,
Fine.
brother.
I should have trusted you.
Okay, like I'm almost caught up. I've gotten to the Fullbringer arc, and I was just like, I hate everything in my life, and I'm not continuing. But to what I'm saying, Taito Cupid is not as he at least allows his girl characters to have some type of like action. You know what I'm saying? But like Naruto likes to do this thing where it's like, hey, we're gonna give you two archetypes: jealous girl, annoying girl, or like MILF. and you have to pick. You have to choose one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, remember, I remember not being bothered by it, but I was annoyed. I was annoyed because and the feeling of annoyance didn't stick with me, obviously, because my gender was represented very well, and I felt like I haven't seen many other women in my life gravitate towards Naruto.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe no one's being hurt here. But
I see no victim, no crime.
but yeah, I mean, I would honestly love to see more awesome female heroes, as well as, you know, more black heroes, or just more diversity in general. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see more cool and unique abilities. I mean, I feel like what they did with 1010 was absolutely atrocious, because theoretically,
Yeah.
she has like a really cool skill set, like
Yes.
just mastery of all types of ninja tools. I'm so curious about ninja tools. Like,
Yes.
unfortunately, the power scaling has made it so that kunai are like nothing.
Yes.
But if that was still threatening.
If it was like a grounded show,
It was.
Untouchable character. You know what I'm saying?
Who
Like
was?
if Naruto had like a touch of groundedness, untouchable character right there.
So what do you mean groundedness?
Like if we weren't doing all this like ninjutsu stuff, or like, you know, oh, he just brought out a lizard out of his body, she would be like a very big problem.
She would be a problem. I think when we start getting into which jutsus were absolutely overpowered. Obviously,
Genjutsu.
Genjutsu
is
summoning. How about summoning?
Summoning is actually, well,
enormous.
Well, being a Jinchuriki is like a double-edged sword, because you only live to a certain amount of years.
For real? How long?
I thought it was like you lived to 16 and you like died or something.
Ooh.
I think it was like, chat, we're using.
In the television show Naruto.
You gotta be fast. You gotta be faster.
How long does the Jinchuriki live in Naruto? Frick.
Oh, it got you. Jinchuriki. Lifespan. Extracting a tail beast from the life source. Oh, okay, never mind. So it doesn't kill you. Oh, yeah, you can have like a normal life. Yeah, you can live a normal life. It's just that once you take it out of you, you're cooked.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. So if you're like a woman, you're fried. That again.
What are you talking about?
Naruto's mom died in childbirth.
Uh-huh.
Because the Jinchuriki was taken from her and given to Naruto. Absolute fried.
Dang.
It's a death sentence if you're a woman.
You hate to see it.
Terrible. Anyway, what's the...
Yeah.
So...
You hate to see it.
What I was going to say, what's the top black representation in each universe? We're going to say it on 3. 1, 2,
I don't know.
3.
I don't know.
Killer B.
Oh, man. So... So first of all,
There's a silencer on your head, Robert. You have to choose.
I mean,
the rapping black guy from Naruto.
I really haven't thought about this question too much, but
Yeah.
there in the Lightning Village, there was
the nigga community.
Exactly.
The nigga village.
Was it Lightning? Lightning Village?
It was the village of the cloud.
Okay. Who is that black guy with the swoopy hair and the
electricity? The guy that I always played in Naruto?
Yeah, with the Black Panthers for electricity.
That guy was awesome.
He was awesome. He had an awesome character design.
Unfortunately,
there we go, right there.
There it is.
What's his name? Not forget.
What?
That.
Dude, I hate the fact you can't go anywhere on the internet where they're like, "Hey guys, can you give us money, please?" Just like,
that dude's Hispanic.
Yeah, 100% Hispanic. For the people that cannot see what we're looking at Kitamaru. He's from the village of Sound. I think 90% that is a Hispanic man.
We do not claim him.
We don't claim him. Killer B, unfortunately, he is the open mic eagle. Daruri, if that's how you... Dairu.
Strongest ninja of the Hidden Cloud.
Fair enough.
How do we say so?
Omi.
Never known you.
He's serves close to the 5th Hokage. One is the cautious and thoughtful character in Naruto who is dark skin has. Bro, he looks like a defect from the Hidden Cloud. Not gonna lie.
Hey, next up we got Luigi here.
So it's Choji. It's just Choji's daughter, and that's it.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. We don't think about black people in Naruto, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
They're in there.
There was like one Hispanic guy, but they're in there.
They're in there.
They're in there.
So I mean,
Pablo, we love you. Sorry.
we still have some good. We still have some good fun with Naruto, even though representation seems lacking.
Very lacking.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
I have a question for you. If you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Who do you think is the most underrated character in Naruto? Meaning, like, who's one of your favorite characters in Naruto who you think doesn't get enough love?
That one ninja story. It's Itachi's best friend.
Shisui.
Shisui.
And
That
was it Shisui?
it was Shisui. Shisui. He had the green. Amaterasu.
Right.
That one was
teleporter ninja.
Yeah, man.
Is his name Shisui? No, yes. I confuse him with Suigetsu. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
no, it is Shisui.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
He
was one of my favorite. I mean,
Yeah.
He was one of my favorite characters.
Fair enough.
But I think he was your favorite first because you told me about how awesome he was, like literal child prodigy, and how Itachi was kind of his pupil for a little bit, like a older brother figure to Itachi, right?
This is scary how much information you're remembering and I can't remember any.
Well, you taught me everything.
This is actually.
You read all the manga and stuff.
I read all the original manga.
Right.
I didn't read a lick of Naruto Shippuden. This is actually quite concerning because it's like that one.
You have so much anime in your head that it's actually replacing.
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
This is the problem. See, the thing is, you do get to a point. There was this meme going around. It was like, guys, I'm starting to forget the Pokemon names. Like, those kids that remembered all 180 of the Pokemon.
Yeah, bro.
And I'm just like, I'm getting to that age where I'm like, what was this guy about?
That's what happens when you watch too much filler voluntarily. It's just so much nonsense.
Too much slice of life anime is just...
Too many wild goose chases. Like too much
gosh.
One Piece, and then you forget all of them.
I hate I like the idea of One Piece, but just the fact that there's 1,000 episodes or something.
There's so much innovation around how to efficiently waste our time,
dude,
in One Piece. Like how do we relay the smallest percentage of
information,
development,
yes,
per episode. Let's make a 10-minute, let's do the first 5 minutes
of the last show,
the recap, then we have the actual opening sequence, and then
you got to show the punch in 5 different ways,
and then everybody gets lost.
Yeah,
how about we all get lost? We
Zoro
go to a new area and we get lost.
Yeah,
and then we split the focus among 6 different plot points.
Yeah,
6 different characters.
Lose half of them by the halfway point, and then then we'll do a fight, and then they'll be like, "I'm trauma," and then we'll go into their backstory, but we won't finish it after the fight is over. Mm-hmm. It's just.
It's formulaic?
I don't think it's formulaic. I just think I truly think it was like that episode of Gentama where they were talking about filler. Either you slow down the main story so much that it loses pacing, mm-hmm. or you keep the integrity and do what Bleach did where they just go off and do an entire filler saga. Where I think it's they do 2 big giant departures from the main story in Bleach, where they have an entire arc of just filler, and then they go back to the original story.
You think that's better?
No, I just think both suck. I think I would kill for a Bleach remake if they remade Bleach today with modern shonen tools. And redid the story, I would love it. Anyway,
well, we understand why filler has its place right now. And
there is no more filler. In modern anime, there is no filler.
Do you think that's because the stories are
Short.
shorter?
Yeah.
Well, that's great.
The story mangakas are actually writing shorter stories, and also like Demon Slayer.
I imagine that
Demons.
means less money though.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But it's also like the story is more high quality for longer. I guess.
We'd love to see that. The fans win.
I guess the fans win. I don't know.
I guess.
Chat. We don't know. I think it's cool. Like Soul Eater did this thing where they had 150 chapters or something.
Did they have?
And then they made an anime.
Oh, okay.
And then they made it like a 2-season anime. Mm-hmm. And then the mangaka wrote another story that is actually a prequel to Soul Eater, which is Fire Force. And then that had 2-3 seasons.
Fire Force is a
Fire
prequel to Soul Eater?
Yeah, Fire Force.
Frick.
Yeah.
That one with the awesome crunchy sound design?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a prequel to Soul Eater?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wish I had watched that.
You still can, brother.
Gosh darn it.
I
can.
But I won't.
I can't. But yeah.
You can watch a lore video.
That's sick.
It is sick.
That's sick. Because Soul Eater had so much unnecessary swag.
It did.
Yo.
It did.
Why are they doing stuff like that?
And not for nothing, those animes came out within like 10 years of each other. So not only he got the money from Soul Eater, he goes back, cooks up another manga, that gets critical acclaim, that gets another anime, and then he gets another wave of money. So, you're not trapped in the Oda box where you're like making the same anime for 20 years. You kind of get to have more freedom. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe that feels better for the directors. Yeah, maybe.
And then the lady that made Full Metal Alchemist?
I don't.
Well, Full Metal Alchemist, right?
Right.
That, short series, she has another joint coming out, and it's getting animated now. So, right now. It's coming out weekly.
Cool.
Yeah. So, it might, in that way, we're winning because we're getting more diversity in stories instead of like one long Dragon Ball Z. I don't know. It just makes me not want to engage with something if it's over 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think there's simple psychology to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too long day. Okay, we gotta get to the end. We gotta get to the end of these questions, brother. No, we already did this. Okay, we had the bro with prep time. We kind of already answered that, and I think honestly the most impressive question we got with this one.
Shikamaru has some crazy prep time, but I also want to shout out my boy, Shino.
Shino?
Shout out my boy Shino. He doesn't get as much love. I mean, you know what? I grew up watching the Japanese sub. I mean, just the sub, English subtitles, and man, the English dub, they did my boy dirty. Bro, why did they make these words like he's so nasal, and he's like, oh, I'm a creepy bug guy. I don't like that.
Shino, that was your go-to.
Yes, I am biased in Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 3.
Yeah, that was your go-to.
He was one of my mains, to everyone's chagrin, because he was a long-range fighter with his bugs, and very annoying. Very annoying.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
No, you're not. You're not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
You're not. It's performative sorriness. You won many of games, and that put a big fat grin on your face.
It did. I'm not sorry.
You're not.
You're right.
You're not.
I'm sorry for not being honest about my actual state.
There's nothing to apologize about.
But yeah, Shino, he definitely had some really good plans, some good schemes.
I will say he is a good schemer. Itachi with prep time.
That fight with Kabuto.
Yeah, that is a notable.
That's a big flex right there. That was kind of insane.
I
was messing up my brain. when I watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's traumatizing if you
Oh.
think about it.
Yeah.
Because you're just losing a fight for 30 years.
Unless you, like, basically repent.
Yeah.
And you don't even know what is the key to getting out.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
just gonna go insane, really. And he didn't. He. I don't think he got out of there without like his brain being messed up. Like, how did
How did...
Kabuto became a different person?
Yeah,
Isn't that right?
he did like chill out when he left the genjutsu. Like he was like kind of having a mental breakdown, and then like
His whole thing was like identity. I remember watching
Yes.
a video essay on him, and that's another reason why I love the Naruto world is because Kabuto is one of those characters that isn't given much screen time, but his whole arc, if you can even call it an arc with the amount of screen time that he has, is built around him not knowing where he came from, being an orphan,
Yeah.
building an identity in being I think, a healer after his adoptive mother or like the orphanage head. And when he found out she was a spy, he became a spy too.
Yeah.
And when he accidentally killed her, I think that's what happened when he killed her. His whole identity broke down, and then the very next person who was there to fill the void was Orochimaru.
Yeah.
Maru, and then Orochimaru just was just all over the place, grafting people into his blood and stuff. So like, he had the ultimate, power. It's like, oh, I can take the genes of everyone. I can be anything. Like
Yes.
a spy's identity is kind of up in the air. Like you're always the mask. And I love that so much. I mean, he took the spy personality or lack of personality,
Literally.
right, and the formlessness, and he tried to give himself personality by grafting all of these people's body parts into him, all of their abilities and stuff like that, and he's just trying to fill the void, and nothing did until he got until somehow he repented. I don't remember how he
I think he probably just came.
he went back to the village and he healed back at the orphanage. He went back there. I remember that.
But like in that moment when he was in the Genjutsu, he was like flashing back, and that's when we learned about him.
Oh, yeah.
But like I think he just kind of gave up. I think he got released from the Genjutsu is when he stopped trying to win the fight. Like when he allowed himself to get killed rather than fighting back, that's when he released it. Or something. It was some type of metaphor. It's always some metaphor with. So this kind of
some type of metaphor, like I'm resisting the struggle to define myself, or something like that,
and allowing yourself just to be. That sounds deep enough to transition.
Like sitting with stillness.
Yeah.
It long enough to actually contemplate who you are, or something like that. Yeah.
What do you think is the overall theme of Naruto?
I think it's who Naruto is. Like never give up on yourself, never give up on people. Naruto identifies with the person who's been shunned from society because he himself was that person, and it's kind of like never give up. I think that's the main message there. And while it seems kind of cheesy and one note, for little kids, for boys, and for whoever else it might affect, it's substantial, the amount of stories that cross Naruto's path, and he's able to struggle with it genuinely, different perspectives and different realities of ninja life, complicated realities.
Yeah.
Death, sorrow, a lot of presentation of gray where Naruto thought there was black and white.
Yeah.
But still he's resolute, and he maintains that there is a path rather than doing whatever seems optimal. in the situation.
Fair enough. The friends we made along the way.
There is also a lot of that. He's yapping about something completely different.
That's fair. All right, so let's get to our dopamines. What are two dopes that you like, and what's the meme, the thing that you gotta completely take a dump on, brother? It could be this week, this month, this year. What are two dope things that's happened to you?
That have happened to me.
Yeah.
One really cool thing is I am anticipating the next Leica film called Wildwood. I don't know when it's coming out. I think I've heard about September or something like that of this year, but yeah, Leica films take a long time to make. You know,
Right.
yeah, they take a long time to make, and this one was supposedly in production for 15 years.
What?
Yeah. So like the last Leica film, I can't reliably say which one that one was, but
Was that like Coraline?
no, there's something.
It was like the Japanese one, right?
That's Kubo. I think that's.
Kubo.
I can't.
I can't.
I think I'm thinking about Pinocchio too, but Pinocchio was more recent.
What?
Pinocchio, Guillermo del Toro's thing.
That wasn't a Leica film.
It wasn't.
Well,
Anyway,
keep going. Keep going.
Stop motion stuff is awesome, and I like how it's a departure from the normal 3D. I'm sorry, 3D slop. That was kind of
slop.
well, it's not slop because
It's human made.
It's art. It's human made. It's just all kind of copying each other. I think in certain styles. It's very bubbly. I'm just getting a little tired of it. And when you see Leica coming out with films like these that kind of have more mature subject matter, it looks like it's dealing with suicide and with a little brother lost to some fantasy. I don't know what the plot of the story is, but I like the vibe so far. I like even the main character looks like she defies conventional beauty standards, and she has like bags under her eyes and worry lines on her forehead, like she's been missing her younger brother for so long or something like that, or she feels responsible for his death or something like that. I don't know what the plot is, but I like the difference. I like that.
Yeah.
That spice. Anyway,
I like what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like DreamWorks used to be that guy, and then
I
like
think they're still that guy.
DreamWorks.
I mean, the last thing I remember was Puss in Boots 2, and they nailed that.
Yeah, but like in between Puss in Boots 2, they're doing a lot of slop. Like there was like this big mermaid movie. Like I think they did Home. They did like DreamWorks as
Home
many.
Yeah.
They have as many as those life-changing
Home
movies.
was a while ago.
Yeah.
But I understand they have some flops. But I mean,
Yeah.
if you're gonna make any list, you're gonna have some flops and some bangers.
Yeah.
I think they have a lot more bangers than many other studios.
That's fair.
I think they might have the most.
I mean, the company was created by like ex-Disney employees.
Yeah.
So
I remember seeing that. I might have seen that reel or whatever it was, talking about how Shrek upset
Walt Disney.
Monsters Inc.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shrek,
okay.
Shrek definitely got like a award.
Heck yeah. What's your next dope?
I think that one's the only one. I mean, I'm excited to see the Odyssey.
The Odyssey's going to be so good.
I don't know how good it's going to be. I just know that Christopher Nolan always finds a way to absolutely bamboozle us.
That's fair. I can't wait to reread the Odyssey before going to go see the Odyssey.
You said reread?
I'm not going to reread the whole thing. I'm going to hit that audio
Bro,
book.
you've read it? Bro, you know how big that book is?
Chad, don't let anyone know that I haven't read the Odyssey.
Oh,
I'm gonna hit the audiobook and
I have not read the Odyssey. I mean, it would be good if I did, but that's a big book, and I don't imagine that it's in the conventional Western story format that's entertaining to me.
Isn't it just like a giant poem, like the Iliad?
Mm.
The Iliad is a giant poem too.
That sounds right, and that doesn't sound intriguing to me necessarily, but it's a great classic of literature.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm gonna sit down and read the Epic of Gilgamesh one day, and I have it. I have the PDF on my computer.
And so how small is it? Because I've read it for school. I didn't know if I read the whole thing or.
Well, there's I think there's a big chunk of the Epic of Gilgamesh like just missing. So, yeah. Anyway, to that same idea, what is one thing that you just gotta absolutely take a dunk on? What's your meme? Controversial.
Well, I don't think I have many controversial takes right now.
That's fine.
I almost wish that I did.
It's controversial that you don't have a controversial take.
Yeah. What about you?
2 dopamines. I cleaned my room today, which is good.
Oh man.
Yeah, I folded all my clothes and put them away.
Does it feel?
It feels
refreshing?
It feels like I have too much stuff. It feels like I need to go to Goodwill tomorrow and be like, hey, take some of these T-shirts off of my hands.
I needed to do that with so many clothes.
You do, not for nothing, you dress like the Apple. You dress like Steve Jobs a lot.
I have my uniform.
You have your uniform.
I have my uniform, but I have a lot of clothes that I'm not using.
Fair enough.
A whole lot. Like, I don't think we've thrown anything away since we moved. You know?
That's fair. Second dope.
Giving anything away.
I don't know, just kind of having space and time to do stuff like this. That's a pretty cool dope. I feel like I'm in many ways wealthy. We are very wealthy to have this time, and that's good. One thing I have to absolutely take a dump on is I will say the new Star Wars, The Mandalorian.
Have you seen it?
No, I'm gonna take an uninformed approach and say that the only reason I'm taking a dunk on it because I had the Mandalorian meal at Burger King. Not good. Not good. It's not good meal. It's very basic. I don't like what they did with the chicken fries. I think it was very bland. The chicken fries by themselves originally is pretty good. And the fact that they messed with a formula that I liked and changed it for the worse, it makes me hate the movie more.
Were you ever a fan of Jango Fett or Boba Fett in the original Star Wars?
I had a Boba Fett action figure. I'm just gonna be honest. It's too much Star Wars.
There's a lot of Star Wars.
Chat, I think we're good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't care if they put more black people in Star Wars. I think we're done. I think we know. I know too much about. I know there's too much Star Wars.
Well, we don't have to direct our attention to it if we don't like it.
And
but
that's fair.
I understand the sentiment that some of these, the new fad of our generation is building out every single thing into a universe.
Yeah.
And while that's great for fanatics,
Yeah. It's great for
the common person, it's somewhat disorienting. It's like, it feels like the depth of it's kind of like what's happening with anime. It's like it makes things intimidating to get into.
Yeah. I have to do homework for leisure. Please go home. This is insane.
That's how it feels.
Yeah.
That is how it feels.
Hey.
Sometimes.
That's the name of the podcast episode.
Homework for leisure.
Homework for leisure.
That sounds like a really good title.